Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Precious. So someone messaged me and said, Precious, my child is having constipation, my baby is having constipation, what can I do? And I just remembered, you know what, I'm so sorry, I've not been sharing as much as I wanted to share. My daughter Naomi had constipation as well, and there are things that I did that I just noticed improvement, because one of the things I try to do is I try to go natural, and if natural don't work, then I try to seek for medical help. So I'm going to be sharing the things that I did when Naomi, my daughter, was constipated, how I managed to help her, for her to be able to literally empty her bowel, which, to be fair, since then she has been okay. She hasn't experienced any form of constipation. So if you're watching, you have a child who is experiencing constipation, I would please ask you to watch this video to the end, and hopefully it gets better. Your child is able to empty their bowel properly. So what are the things you can do to help with a baby that is constipated? The first thing you want to do is you want to check and adjust your diet. For me, I immediately knew that something wasn't right. I just knew that I started thinking about, okay, what are the things I've been eating the past few days, and did I change my diet and all of that? I noticed that I actually did add something to my food, to my diet, so I automatically stopped. So I reduced my intake of bread, because I'm someone who likes to eat like sandwich, toast and all of that. I reduced my intake of that. So you want to adjust your diet. You want to check the things that you're eating yourself, because obviously you're breastfeeding, so whatever you eat is what the baby is going to eat. If you eat too much of bread and you get constipated, just think about your baby. Your baby is obviously going to be constipated as well. Check your diet. Observe the things that you've been eating. If you've added something new to your food, you may want to either cut it down as much as possible, and you have to adjust your diet. So that's the first thing you want to do. The second thing I did as well was I increased my fiber intake. So you're going to ask me, Precious, what are the things I need to eat? Number one, you need to eat your fruit and your vegetable. In fact, your vegetable is very important. So you need to increase your intake of vegetable. You need to increase your intake of fruit. You need to increase your intake of beans, nuts, things that are really rich in fiber. If you're going to be eating orange, make sure you eat orange, like the whole of the orange. It does help. Okay, so you may want to do your research yourself. What are the things that are rich in fiber? Make sure you include it in your diet. Okay, I am someone who loves to eat spinach. I eat spinach a lot, so I observe that whenever I made spinach soup, or whenever I make spinach soup and I'm eating spinach, the whole of that period I'm eating spinach, is easy for me to open my bowel, and it's very easy for Naomi to open her bowel. So increase fiber, increase things that has fiber in your diet. That it's going to help. Another thing you're going to do is you want to try a little bit of exercise with your baby, something called bicycle movement trick. I'm going to show you a quick video. I'm going to insert a video on how to do bicycle movement for your baby. If you do this, it basically helps a little bit, because you're just trying to a gentle movement. It's like going for an exercise. Okay, when you go for an exercise, it helps you a lot. When you do this can actually help to help your baby open his or her bowel. That's one thing you can do when it comes to constipation in baby. Another thing you can do as well, which I'm going to be showing you a video, you can do a gentle massage on your baby's tummy. So you massage your baby gentle, very gentle. You don't necessarily have to use any special oil, but just try to massage your baby's tummy gently. Doing this is one thing that can actually help to open your baby's bowel, help to make things go faster. If you can do that gently, you can maybe do it once or twice a day, or you can do it every other day, depending on how you want to do it. This can really help your baby to open her bowel. It does really help. I did this with Naomi, and it did really help her to open her bowel. Another thing as well, which is super important, is that you need to stay hydrated. Water is important. For me, I was consuming bread, I was eating, and I wasn't drinking as much as I was good. I wanted to drink. So if you're eating something which, for example, you eat beans, right? You know that you need to drink water, right? You need to drink as much as possible. For me, like, I have this water bottle that I always try my best to drink. There's water bottle by my side all the time. It's one thing to have water bottle, it's another thing to drink it. I know that. But because I have water bottle, whenever I look at I look down, I know that I have water bottle. It makes me to drink my water. So I would suggest that you drink as much as possible. Whenever you experience that your baby is becoming constipated, just up your water intake, increase your water intake. You would notice a massive difference, like as soon as possible, in helping your baby open their bowel. So drinking a lot, staying hydrated, as much as you're staying hydrated, it helps you and it also helps your baby. So stay hydrated, drink as much as you can, if possible, more than you can, to be able to help your baby to stay open their bowel, basically. Then another thing is that if you've tried all these things I've mentioned and it didn't work, your baby is still very constipated, please go to the hospital, go and see a doctor. Go see a doctor. These things I've just mentioned are the natural ways that the first things I'll probably do before I go see a doctor. So if you've done everything that I've listed on this video and your baby is still very constipated, please go see the doctor as soon as possible. I'm sure they are going to help you. I'm sure they're going to prescribe something for your baby. But one thing you don't want to do is just say, okay, I'm just going to leave it. No. If you're doing all I've listed, your baby is still constipated, there's no change, there's no improvement, go see your doctor as soon as possible. So I hope I've been able to answer your question, Mama, the lady that asked me this question. Thank you so much for watching. These are the things that I did for my little Naomi when she was constipated, and it worked. I did not have to go to see the doctor. If there's anything that you do that is natural, that is not self-medicating, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video. Bye for now.